the ancients.
I'm afraid that I cannot accompany you further.
Thank you, Lich. It's quite alright.
The waters feed from the life stream. They are part of him. Just as the sky, the fire, the earth, and all of creation is. Choose your words wisely. Show respect.
We
I
must.
leave you in this opening where fiends dare not crawl. And I'm Shulak warriors.
We thank you. We will see you again.
There's a will bow and ask the previous weapon behind it.
How might we come in contact with you again? Is there a way to summon you? Now that you're complete.
I will find you. Remember our agreements.
Absolutely.
Lich will disappear, leaving you in a grotto where you do not hear a single footstep, a single buzzing of an insect, a single fiend. You just hear the very light sound of water.
Are you ready for this, Arthur?
If you
Yes,
guys agree, I was planning on leaving my weapon behind for reapproach.
You might lose it. Why don't you just store it?
Sheath it.
It's already in my bag.
My weapon is also sheathed.
The party stands. The water is shallow.
I will approach very cautiously.
Drizzt will grimace for a second because the screams of the woods seems very hard here, but then
Actually,
focus-
they're dead silent here.
Oh?
Oh, okay.
The wails,
Okay,
the
stop.
sounds of agony, everything is quiet here. As if the souls emanate outward and don't dare approach this tree.
Drizzt will be surprised that doesn't or anything at all.
You okay back there?
Just never
That
experienced
deity
it
sense
before.
that you have, Lissy,
Mm-hmm.
it's flaring. It's actually hurting you a little bit. Like a throbbing headache.
I'm just waiting for it to say something. Really.
The tree stays there with an irradiated glow just kind of misting off of it. There's actual mist coming from the outreaching branches of the tree that just kind of flow downward into the water and disappear. The roots bury themselves within the water and the earth. You sense that they stretch all the way into the life stream.
Okay. Does the power look like enough where it could hear me if I tried to call out to it?
It looks like an irradiated tree.
Let's try it now without reaching any further.
Oh, great one. Is it possible if we could speak with you?
As you call out to the tree, it'll flare. A surge of energy just kind of emanating from it. As if it's waking up. Tendrils from the tree will just kind of flash out and grab a hold of all of you. Not
Cool
of
stuff.
your physical forms, but your minds. If you wish to resist, you roll an intelligence saving throw.
Drizzt will let go, not resisting at all.
I don't.
No resistance.
I'll take a knee as a like a respectful knee.
As will
That's
I
right,
if
right.
there's time before our minds get taken.
He didn't physically grab us. He just like specially touched us.
Okay.
Yeah, but if our astral selves are out, then our bodies are.
I
Chemical
guess.
was out.
I guess we can't move then. I guess. Yeah. All right. I'll take it in astral form.
Yep, same.
Likewise.
You stand within my blood. I can see you. You approach me. Why?
How should we speak of you, great old one, so that we may learn of your grand, no, not your grand, your long and tireless history.
Refer to me as ancient,
Ancient,
for I was the first.
of course.
Why have you come?
Ancient one, we wish only to gather knowledge of your the homeworld you used to have, and to learn of the crystals that you forged.
Fabula Nova.
Yes,
What has become of my crystals?
they are with mostly the Warriors of Light. They still exist.
Warriors of light.
Who we are.
We were tasked by the goddess to protect your crystals.
Goddess! She is no goddess. That abomination. A fraud.
We came to you asking for answers because hers would have been limited. You are the true creator of the crystals, and thus have knowledge deeper than even hers ever could of them.
The Falcium shields.
Yes.
Metal and wire. I am a part of this planet. It is a part of me. You serve a false deity.
We wish only to protect the planet.
I am. Protection of this planet. Or any.
You lie to me. Why do you lie?
At this moment, I've never spoken to the goddess, not even once.
You do not serve Etro. Your companions do, but you do not. I smell a different stench from you.
I am unfortunately branded. Howard.
By the bastard child.
Yes.
More tendrils will emanate from the tree and dig themselves deep into your mind. Some of them will lash out and grab a hold of your brand, to the point where your brand starts to glow.
Yeah.
The brand itself will begin to break and shatter in your skin.
Do you wish to be free, Lassie?
No, ancient one, no. I don't wish to be free. I am okay with our pact as long as it serves my needs.
You serve a traitor to the planets. You serve a traitor to the crystals. The goddess may have given you your task, but the crystals are older than even her. No. No. I refuse.
You'll hear Lindsay's voice cry out in pain somewhere in a different dimension as tendrils just kind of dig into your brand and start to harm the fal'Cie to the point where he starts to break apart and become brittle.
The fal'Cie only wants me to crush and destroy Orphan.
And you can do so without his hand upon your shoulder, can you not?
I could, yes.
Then it is done.
If you want to stop him, roll a Constitution saving throw. Otherwise, he's shattering your brand.
Jesus.
Does that mean I'm not listening anymore?
I'll tell you what it means after, but you gotta make a choice.
Is there any way I could convince him at this point? Just anything I could say?
Technically, you just agreed that you could do it without.
What did I
So-
say? I said
You said you suppose you could.
I suppose.
You could kill Orphan without Lindsay's hand on your shoulder. So technically, you just agreed with him.
Drizzt will look upon the tree and say, "O great one, O ancient one, we want to protect this planet, as you can see in my mind and heart, as clear as day. But we are weak. We rely upon the strength to save this world, and that's what brought us here today too. We're trying to learn ways."
Learn what?
His attention will turn away from Arthur's brand for a moment, and the tendrils will turn and hover in front of Drizzt instead.
Origins of the creation you brought to this world, the Villanova crystals.
I
Their
did not
purpose.
create this world, nor do I wish to protect it. I owe this world nothing. I have forged the items that protect this world, the pillars. I am a part of it, and it is me. I protect nothing.
All in return then protect you, even though you don't need any of it. But we just want to learn the purposes of those we created and more about them. We do the right thing when we are protecting this world.
Speak plainly, warrior. Ask your questions. If you are not here to be freed, and you wish to serve the snake, then by all means, maggots, serve him.
The tendrils will let go of the Sentinel's mind.
Thank you. I don't wish to serve him, but I do want to use him. Just as he uses me. I wish to understand why the crystals were made in the first place. Could you tell this to us, Ancient One?
The crystals are a focus. They encompass the manifestation of the element they represent, and purify it. As long as the crystal exists, that element cannot be corrupted or modified by any outside source. Originally, the crystals were forged to grant the forger dominion over the entire planet. But I would not allow it. That is when I was connected to both. Forger will not admit his mistakes. And the 6 crystals can undo his treachery. Matters not.
This treachery you speak of, is it the original homeworld Nova?
Yes. The planet in which the crystals were forged upon. The 6 crystals could restore Nova.
God.
Tristan will be shocked. Really.
I've got a mask on, but I'm shocked too.
The crystals were originally designed to protect the sister planets. Both of them. Bringing them together again could undo what the Forger has done.
All the crystals you mean.
All the crystals. All 7 of them.
7.
Yep. Same.
Don't we
I
only
thought there
know
were
of 6?
I was approached a long time ago. When Maduin fought and sealed him away with Etro's help. I forged a crystal to keep the mad god asleep. To bind him. I borrowed power from each crystal. Alas, none of that matters. The Forger would never allow it.
Why not?
Unless you not see, the Forger serves the Mother now. He is her child.
You speak of the corruption that's been plaguing this planet, and the physical manifestation of that.
I speak of the virus that has traveled through the planets. Of the one who has shared with me her knowledge while we sat in our prisons for eternity. I speak of the one that was released by 2 strangers. 2 lights.
We know of her well.
2 strangers. Who exactly are these strangers?
Intruders. They did not belong here.
You mean
They were bright, unfeeling, cold. They released her within the life stream and left me here to rot.
you speak of the Astarians?
Forger will not allow Nova to be resurrected because the Mother does not want it so. The planets are stronger together. Alone, she can eat away at our alone, she can bring about a reunion.
Wow.
Reunion with who?
Her prodigal son, of course. Do you not sense him? He is here. He is everywhere.
If
Within the
we
Fireflies?
Within the life stream itself. The fireflies that raise from the ground. The trees around us. I see him. I sense his fire.
Who do you see? Do you
I
know?
see Heaven's dark harbinger. A one-winged angel. You wish to cleanse the planets? Do you wish to free us?
Of her corruption, yes.
Then free me. I will see to it that the mother perishes. I will drive my blade through the forger's heart. Everything will return to the void.
how?
Destroy the crystals that you hold. 2 will suffice. Weaken my chains. Allow me to be your champion. I will purge her. Unless, of course, you would allow the reunion. Because once that has occurred, I don't even think I can stop that.
Do you still feel her even now?
Yes. I feel culminations of power within the life stream. 3 locations.
Could you tell us where?
Why?
So we can snuff them out. Of course,
So
place
that
yours.
you can rush over and die.
If necessary.
Preferably without the dying.
Very well. The culminations of power are within the seat of the ancient empire. The base of the marble. And the heart of knowledge. Our smoke and mirrors are up. is coming. She has done this before. She is older than all of us. She is older than the Forger. I sense no fear, only resolve. You cannot win alone.
Thank you for trusting us with information.
Once you fail, and you will fail, shatter the crystals. I will exact justice.
Can I ask you one more question?
Speak.
Why were the crystals were originally drained? Was this because of the creation of the seventh crystal?
The seventh crystal was not meant to hold dominion over anything except the prison of the Forger. The crystals were drained to give it power, but it holds control over nothing save the Mad God.
So why were they
You will
drained?
need it. Why? To power the chains, of course. You will need it should you wish to restore what was lost. But he will not let you. He will try to stop you.
Why are they kept separate from everyone, hidden away?
Separate?
I only mean as if separate from humanity or the world.
The crystals grant great power. Would you trust that to the rest of the world?
No. Why not give them to Eidolons, align to them?
What? To beings that can truly draw their power? Eidolons, they speak as if they are older than time, as if they are gods. Eidolons were mortals once, just as flawed, just as deluded.
Is it dangerous to be exposed to the crystals for too long?
It is not. The crystals encompass the purity of the elements. They will not harm anyone. Not even the crystal of darkness. If anything, it will grant clarity to those who are taken by shadow. The crystals were meant to be a gift, Sentinel. Instead, they have brought only suffering.
Thank you. Do either of you have anything else to add?
Just appreciative of all the information he was willing to share with us. Thank you.
Yeah. We thank you. And we will. We will do our best to stop her.
You are her child.
That may be. But I do not follow her.
I allow you to live because she kept me company for so long. Remember, when you fail, destroy them.
Shall
If it comes down to it.
remember that.
Her children spread far, her influence further. Trust no one, not even each other.
And the tree will go dormant.